Welcome, agents, to strain 98-JBP, I can't speak tonight, of the 0 Point Report, the #1 broadcast all about the news surrounding the Secret World IP. Today is Thursday, December 19th, 2024, and with me tonight we have 2-Ton Waffle.
Where?
Down there.
Where? If it's down
we have
there,
Jimmy the Rabbit.
Get it checked out.
Heyo.
Hey, Jimmy, how are you?
Apparently I'm the sleepy dwarf.
You so eepy.
Sorry, that was a reference to me falling asleep on stream last weekend.
I've been there.
For hours.
Hours? Okay, no, I haven't been there.
That's okay. A lot of people
I think
do
there
that.
was a couple hours of me just doing this, and then there was just a chair for another couple of hours.
Listen, if you've streamed enough, you've fallen asleep on stream. You have.
I hadn't, and I've done marathons, but in my defense, I'd had no sleep pretty much all week. I also somehow had no caffeine for a good 8 hours prior. Which
That's weird of you.
I'm a 2 Mountain Dew every 4 hours kind of person, so for me to have no caffeine is really odd for my body. And then I drank on top of it. So no sleep, no caffeine, and booze, and I just fucking straight up, my body was like, nah, we're done.
So I remember when I started streaming in 2017, and when I started streaming, it was when basically my son was first born, and my wife and I took shifts, essentially, so she could get some sleep, and then I basically stayed with him until a little after midnight, and then I woke her up, and then then he slept, and then she woke up early. That's what it was. But either way, so I took that time, and I was like, well, what do I could just play games, I could do whatever. So I was like, I'm going to take up streaming. I'm just going to stream. But also, yeah, it's tiring. So
I got a raid.
I know at least once I fell asleep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Someone raided me while I was sleeping.
Didn't you raid me twice, but I was ending?
I fucking have an achievement for that shit. I did that twice this week already. I
Constantly.
raided people, and I raided into them ending or being offline. But when I go to look, the thumbnail is still them being live. So it's the Twitch thing is
it's basically Twitch not being
being good.
So
being good.
That's not my fault.
Being good. Exactly. Well, welcome, agents. We're here to, of course, talk to you all about the news. Thank you for joining us if you're doing so. Vomer, how are you doing? I see you in our chat. Hope you're doing well. But of course, it is now Krampusnacht here in Secret World. Thank you, Jimmy. Gotta thank, as we were saying, you gotta thank Jimmy for all of our events.
No, not all of them, just some of them.
He's the one that pulls the handle of starting these events.
So do you want to explain how you helped start this one, as you were telling us before?
Just poking people, honestly.
Well, that's not very nice.
Yeah.
Do you think they appreciate it? Do you think they're like, yes? Or do you think they're like, oh, gosh?
Yeah, Vomer and I have communicated so that we don't, over...
It's sort of like do you want to tell them or should I?
Yeah, because we don't want to impose, and we also don't want to flood people unnecessarily or make it so they stop paying attention. You don't want to be the boy who cried wolf, essentially. No one wants that. But yeah, there was definitely some manual intervention required to get this thing on track.
I'll say, usually I haven't noticed that the Christmas event starts at a weird time, or at least because I have been keeping track of when events have started compared to previous years, and then also when they are off by a couple days, in comparison, if one has a login and when that starts, as opposed to when other things start. And this is at least the first one that I have noted for winter.
I'm pretty sure all of them recently have required some manual poking. Now it's also possible that the Christmas one being Christmas, someone may have on their own been paying more attention or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about prior to the stream, Bomber. It's I'm pretty sure that the events are supposed to auto start and they just don't. Like something is broken.
I think once we theorized that it had to do with like not time changes, but like if we have a year that has like a leap year or something, that stuff gets off.
They basically have confirmed that like leap year will mess with things, but it should only be off by a day. It shouldn't cause it not to start. You know?
True.
So yeah, there's obviously something's not working correctly, but also I'm pretty sure it's been like that. Like, because I feel like so here's the thing. I wasn't planning on talking about this. That's why I was talking about it before the stream.
Well, yeah.
I'll try. Like, I don't like, want to call attention to things like that too much. Usually, like, since we're talking about it, I will say, like, I can't think of one that started like on its own for at least a year or two.
I mean, that's sort of like why it's sort of like, I think it's okay to talk about that, is because it is a thing that is just perpetual. It is a thing that is...
Well, I also think it's not supposed to be. Like,
yeah.
Like, again, like the daily login rewards actually click off automatically. There wasn't an issue with those. I want to say the first year I remember some conversation where like they actually didn't go off when they were supposed to. Like there was an issue with the script, and then they did fix it. And so now login rewards are actually pretty consistently come on like when they're supposed to.
But it's
Volmer, if you recall when I was talking, because it's only recently that Volmer and I started like coordinating, and I like let Volmer know like, hey, those events that were like always 2 days off, that's just because I was waiting to see if they would start before I poke somebody. Like, it's been like this for a while. You know what I mean? Like, we just haven't been talking about it.
Like, I've been seeing it since I've been keeping track of that, since 2021 is the first time that I noticed that it was like, oh, this is off. This is not when it was, and it was an Envoys event. It was the login for the Envoys starting, but the Envoys didn't show up until the next day. No,
I mean, yes, we've done that, but I think if I recall when we talked prior, there was also ones where, at least I remember from our conversation, there was at least a couple of times where you just thought they were like a day off sync or something, and they weren't. That was them getting poked. My point is, it's been going on for a long time. So I don't think it. I guess what I'm saying is, I don't think it ever has worked. I think the login
whatever the auto start thing is,
the login reward script was broken like the first year they tried to put that in place, and then they fixed it. And I think they thought they fixed the event one, so it's supposed to auto work, and it just never has. Also, it's even possible, depending on different situations, who's looking at what. Like, it's also entirely possible that even if it didn't work, someone was like paying more attention in previous years. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like now they have so much other stuff going on. Like, I don't
Dune Awakening, Conan Exiles, everything.
Yeah,
is still...
like you got Metal Hellsinger needs
Metal Hellsinger.
People looking at it, right? Like they've got a lot going on, so I don't think there's maybe like as close of attention. I'm just saying, like in the past, I think it was more possible that like it doesn't trigger, and within like an hour, like someone catches it or some shit. You know what I mean? As opposed to like just no one's paying attention for days unless you send up a flare.
But we know also that it's not just like, oh, their mind is on other games. It's more like they're really working hard on those other games. Like their 8 hours are full. Yeah. Hopefully it's 8 hours.
That's probably not accurate, actually.
No, probably not.
They're like, you mean my 15? My 15 hours are full.
It's not. The people are like, oh, hey, but Secret World. And they're like, right. Yes, Secret World. It's a thing. Let's see what I get. Did I get anything good?
I didn't get anything because I had too many mission reports. Didn't realize it when I entered. Whoopsie-doodle, as they say. I don't know who they are that says that other than me, but, there you have it. Whoopsie-doodle.
That's a good one. Curl toe slippers red. Nice. Who doesn't like a good curl toe slipper?
Should be on everybody's Christmas list.
I already have it, of course.
Made by a couple of weeks.
You, person standing next to me. Do you want some curl toe slippers, my dude?
That sounds vaguely like offensive or something.
It's definitely sketchy.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
right.
They hit yes.
In a dark alley.
Woohoo.
With a trench coat, it's like, hey, you want some curl-toed slippers?
Yeah, it doesn't sound appropriate.
Don't worry, they didn't fall off the back of a truck.
Do you want some curl toe? You're like, ooh, slippers? Wait, what? You gonna curl my toe? Oh, slippers. Okay.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Like a
That's a good one, dude. I love that Rick and Morty episode. That did that. Son of a bitch, I'm in. As someone that has seen like all the goddamn, like Oceans and then a Number movie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just pretty funny.
I was like, wait, all my passive points. It was like, oh, you're at cap for passive, and I'm like, wait a minute, I maxed that out already. I don't have anything to put it into. That's right. Took me long enough.
Yeah, I'm in like the I don't know, like 600 plus SPAP I think on Jimmy.
Yeah, and yet I still have like 680 AP to go.
Are you
yes, Dark Agartha.
tapping out and not spending it?
Mostly,
Dark Agartha
yeah.
would eat up your AP and your SP. But yeah, you cap out on SP like way before AP, like way before.
Way before, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
like I have it marked pretty hard, and it's the AP is my SP is at 0, and I've got 78 stacked up, and my AP is I still need 640 points in order to complete everything.
Yeah, so on Ephemeral, I completed all the passives, and my SP is clocked up to 162 SP, but I still need like I don't know 8 more capstones or something.
Okay, yeah.
So like 8 times 4, like 300 AP more or something, I think like that.
Yeah, like so it's not exactly balanced as far as like when you hit the top of SP, you'll hit the top of AP too. Like,
no, it's not
off.
remotely.
Yeah.
One person really loves snowballing Waffle. That also sounds inappropriate. Bomber.
I'll allow it.
What? Filthy, Bomber. Filthy.
You getting snowballed? But yes, Krampusnacht has returned. Its 8th year here in Secret World Legends from December 15th, at least the logins, December 15th to January 4th, I believe. That's how the math works out for that. With hourly bosses probably going from the 15th to whenever they turn it off. Unless that's automatic, in which case it's probably the 6th. Who knows? But of course, the winter holidays brings a whole bunch of fun, from the hourly bosses to the bounties.
Yeah, flogging mirrors.
Right, to the investigation.
Nipplheim.
Icy claws. All the fun that we're generally used to here in the holiday season here in Secret World. Going around, hunting the Krampus. If it's a 21 days, expected to be ending January 7th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Eastern. Roughly. Whenever an event is like, oh, we end on whatever time at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, I don't count that day. I only generally count nights. So I was like, how many nights is it taking place on? So I'm not getting up at 9 a.m.
Well, no, but you could, be up all night until 9 a.m.
That's true. You could just not go to sleep.
Yeah. No, sleep till Krampus or something like that.
Like, I'm gonna be awake until they turn it off. See, then they just won't turn it off.
Oh, I had to make up for the stream where I fell asleep. So like the next night I did like a fucking 9-hour stream or something. It was all killing Udas, by the way. It was an entire stream of just killing
Udas.
bunnies. Dude, and I got fucking 4 bunny heads out of goddamn 9 hours. And 20 SD cards. Fucking annoying shit. And by the way, that was with running 2 clients and playing 2 copies of the fight at the same time.
So I was on both characters, yeah.
So I was on 2 characters, alt-tabbing between them, farming for that long, and still only got fucking 4 bunny heads.
Tell you, man, drop rates. It's a thing. Now, did we learn it?
Not a good thing.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing. You know where you really could learn about drop rates too is how you have to hunt the Krampus, right? For the summoning pieces or whatever. Shadowy Forest one is way lower drop rate because the item it drops turns into 5. It you drop the hand and you disassemble it to get the fingernails.
Yeah.
So its drop rate is adjusted for that. So you can fucking run around Shadowy Forest for hours trying to fucking kill Krampus to get a goddamn hand to drop. Let's see. I have Kingsmith, Savage Coast, Blue Mountain. What am I missing?
I've got a lot, but I always forget which one is which. Bomber loves farming Shadowy Forest Krampus in a non-sarcastic fashion. You start worrying when you say, I'm going to be up till they turn it on. right? I'm going to start the event as soon as it starts. Like, oh no.
Oh yeah, right. Because then you'd be up for a week waiting for the event. I get you. Picking up what you're putting.
But I don't
down.
know. Like, if you're like, I'm going to be up until this event starts, they might be like, part of their checks might be like, oh, who's streaming our games right now? Let's go check out their streams, see what they're doing,
They're sleeping. They're sleeping on stream right now.
They're sleeping, right? They're sleeping right now. How dare they?
The game is boring as shit. I fell asleep. I will say this. I don't think I would have fallen asleep playing, like, a different game. The problem is I can play this game in my sleep.
Yeah, you can.
I have. I've like micro slept during like dungeon fights before. Like my brain is too used to this game, so like it's too comfortable. If I was playing something else, like it would require more brain power.
I get that.
Yeah,
You're just on.
Yeah, I'm on autopilot. And autopilot
Yeah.
is bad if you're tired.
You fall asleep every single.
Oh, dog regional. I thought you were saying day.
Oh,
I'm like, well, yeah, everyone sleeps every day.
Plays on instinct. Oh, absolutely. I imagine Jimmy does.
Because every year, right, I do the Extra Life Marathon. Multiple times I straight up have. I remember being like in an Ankh dungeon, tanking it, and like doing like this number, and just like, nodding off in between cooldowns, basically.
That just gave me a really weird thought for a run that you could do.
Sleeping run?
No, but it's like, as you say, you have the game basically on autopilot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you done one where the game randomized your own keybinds?
The keybinds? I mean,
Keybinds,
Jimmy Mode
yes.
is randomizing the directions. It's more or less similar.
It's similar, yeah.
I already did the randomizer one, though, where it scrambles the abilities, which is pretty
Kinda the
close
same.
to what you're talking about, because
That's
the buttons
that's a lot the
but
same.
the things the buttons do are. And I did.
I'm thinking the buttons themselves. It's sort of like it would majorly mess.
Oh, you mean like now it's like comma to do something or I to do something, like it just
sort of, but
completely
you use a gamepad, you use a controller.
Yeah, but
so
if
it'd be
you were
like
to do that, I would do it on keyboard, because otherwise randomizing the controller is like not that'd be way harder to do, but and B, like it wouldn't be as interesting, I don't think.
I just imagine that it would just seriously mess with muscle memory. Like all the muscle memory that you've acquired, all of a sudden it's like, oh my, what is? And it would just definitely not maybe give you a new appreciation for the game. Obviously,
I mean, I could see like randomized keyboard. I could look into that. I've done the you remember the run I did where it was like auto sprint was on the whole time? It was like the speed, the flash.
Yes.
Like there was a mod, so auto run was always on, and I was just always running forwards the whole time.
But something like that would just screw with muscle memory, which for most games, that's, muscle memory is basically how we roll with the majority of the games that we play. Once we get it in our head.
Yeah, I would say Jimmy Mode already fucks with that pretty hard.
Yeah.
Right? Because the directionals randomly fucking around is...
Mm-hmm. But I mean, yeah, not just directionals, but sort of like, what button would do the abilities.
No, I know. I'm saying it's similar. It's similar, though, in the sense that, like, of that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious.
I don't know, just a thought.
I bet you could do that with auto hotkey, maybe? Maybe? Because, like, auto hotkey, you can say, like, I press this key and it does this instead, right? So, like, I don't know. Scramble controls with Souls-likes?
But, like, you can't really do it so it's like, oh, it changes every, like, I don't know, minute or something like that, because just hunting for which key it actually is would take you,
Okay, so I would think, ideally, you would have something that shows you what it's been mapped to. So it shouldn't be, like, trying to hunt is dumb no matter what. Like,
right.
even if it was... Like, just otherwise, basically, then you're just playing by, like, wiping your hand across the keyboard repeatedly. Like, that's not good.
I mean, that's why I kind of suggested using the controller, because at least the controller, like, you got a lot less to choose from than if you use the entire alphabet.
Yeah, but it would be cool to just have, like, the visual on screen. Like, you can get the display thing to display your input.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Right? And then it's, like, would highlight that the keys have now been rebound to this, and this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So then just go, oh, okay. Let me claw my hand in a weird position, and then it does it again. That would be kind of cool. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, I wonder
I don't
exactly
know if
how much
hotkey. I'm not,
how much that would
genuinely
mess
not
with
sure
your
how that works.
muscle memory.
Oh, God damn it, this guy's gonna die, isn't he? Fuck me, dude. Even Carpathian things I've got too strong for. I'm trying to get a portal, and the talisman spawns like a gatekeeper that like one-shots the Krampus. Like, you know how you have to get the Krampus to like half health and then they go open a portal? But like the
Kind of
last
hard to do
hit
when you just one-shot
keeps
them.
proccing the talisman proc, and then that guy auto hits him. And there's like nothing I can do about it.
Say, invite us to group.
I will.
Okay, what do I have? I've got a whole bunch of...
My God. I was invited in a group and missed killing him. Fuck, the portal went away. Son of a bitch.
Got him. So I don't have a bunch of each, but I do have a good amount.
I have a set.
Vomer would also care to Niflheim.
Yeah, look at your group window.
Yeah.
You could look at the game.
I could look at the freaking screen for once. God. You're right.
You know,
I could do that.
There's another thing I like about Niflheim is that the portal inside is like a master portal, you know? Like from here you could then portal to anywhere. You just click the pictures.
Yeah. You're like, where do I need
it's a big bitch
and tiny.
I didn't see him. There you are.
I'm here. Hiding behind Vomer.
I shall call you Big John, and I shall call you Little Jane.
That works for me. I'm cool with that.
Yay, one big, one tiny. That's what she said.
I swear I've got a... Sorry, fixing my build. Here I come. Why am I already dying?
Because you changed your build, so the equal footing buff has to re-kick in.
Yeah, oh Lord,
he
coming
right now. Hey, what the fuck? That was the render thing. I was like, I saw a little Krampus still alive with the big one. There, come stand next to Krampus, Waffle.
Almost.
Pretty decent.
Krampus looks scared.
This is just Krampus, dude. This is nothing.
That's why he looks scared. Because he knows.
Bam.
Yeah, who's taller now?
Taller now. All right, do you guys want regular or nightmare mode?
We could do nightmare.
You sound less than confident, sir.
Yeah, I am not confident. That's why we could do it.
Oh yeah, Tiny Ocho with a face of hell. Oh, you're gonna... Oh, this is gonna be funny. All right, we shall anger the spirits.
Yeah, we'll see if I can see it at all. We'll see what happens.
Dare to aggravate the spirits of deathless cold? I dare. All right. I think I have a full set of summoning stuff. I want to say it goes.
We don't need a healer.
God damn it, Vomer! You ruined my set.
We're professionals. We don't need no healer.
I'm betting Waffle is now first one to die because of that.
No,
He said it. He said it's gonna happen.
Don't worry, I got you. I can carry all of you, literally.
Into the grave.
Everybody jump into my backpack.
Ride your body like a toboggan into hell.
What's the drill quote? I will face God and walk backwards into hell.
Vomer, did you want me to activate this one?
I think Vomer stopped after.
Well, they activated like 3 more. Like, I'm not sure what they're doing now. Was that the wrong side?
Yes. I said I felt bad and stopped because I felt bad ruining your perfect count.
Well, yeah, but you already ruined it, so like the damage is done now.
That's true. Might as well keep going.
You don't undo it by stopping. That doesn't make any sense.
You can't untoast the toast.
Have you tried? Are we missing this? Is that what happened? U-branch?
I guess so.
Dude, that like health hit when EFB goes away hurts so bad. Oh, I didn't put...
It's like, yeah, for a second it's like, you're dying, and it's like, oh, am I?
I can't change my shortcut shit? Really? That's annoying as fuck.
A little windy there.
We pushed into the next phase. I gotta lighten up on the GPS a little bit. Holy shit. Wait, she didn't even do a spin, dude. I want to snowball her in the face. Bomber, you can't hit before the tank does. That's
yeah,
gonna
I can't
be
see
bad.
that.
I moved too slow.
You need to stand closer. Dude, my controls were flipped. I had to auto run that shit. Must have been...
Yeah, it must have been a bug.
Well, we managed to kill half the group. Also, I wasn't right. Vomer died first. Waffle did die second time. I'll have to take solace in the fact that Waffle was the first of the people on stream to die.
Oh shit. Oh no, I think I got it. They got it right. Actually, in order to figure it out, I need to look at you.
That's funny.
Because the little icon above my head is too small.
They drew first blood.
This is gonna take a while. Not that Jimmy can't do it.
What?
I said, not that you can't do it. You obviously can.
Do what?
Solo, Nightmare Hell.
Oh yeah, I already did.
Yeah.
You're making this go too quickly. Like, I've only gotten to throw like 2 snowballs. Stop killing her. Do you have the snowball? Well, you should have the emote. I don't know if you have the item.
I've got the emote. I know I have the item, but I absolutely probably forgot the item.
I have it. I just fucking didn't put it in my quick slot, and apparently you can't switch your quick slots. Stupid.
Nope. Yep. It took me a second. I was like, wait, is this? No, I need to be on the dark side. Oh.
Yeah, see, I can't.
No, because it's different for every person. That's right.
You want me to wipe?
I
can.
Up to you.
To ask the audience.
I would say Waffle right now has a view killing hell.
It'll spin already, bitch. Thank you. She doesn't want to flinch today.
I'm like trying to find the emote on my. They put it at the top. That's why I couldn't find it.
I just realized I keep pushing my push to talk, even though I don't need to.
Again, it brings up the whole idea of the muscle memory.
Yeah, it's foot memory though. I think it's different.
Some more news. Star Anvil bundle for Savage Worlds stuff is all 50% off on DriveThruRPG until December 24th. Just a reminder that the 50% off digital bundles end on December 24th. In case anyone wanted to grab a set before the next book, North America and Illuminati launches. So pick that up. If you have not picked up the secret any of the Secret World stuff on DriveThruRPG, now is a good time.
Shit. I apparently was in that and didn't realize it. That was not good. I'm just going to hide over here and heal for a second.
Farmer says, if you buy the emote snowball item from Dr. Caligari, after unlocking the emote, you can put it in your quick access bar for easier snowballing of foes.
Yeah, that's what I do, but I forgot to... I have it in my inventory. I forgot to put it in the shortcut bar.
I want to say I have it. I have the item in my bank.
My controls flipped there as well. That was annoying.
Go, 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 go. So yeah,
I'm just trying to get the icy claws.
So yeah, because it's the holiday season, of course.
Did we lose Mikey? Or did I lose everybody?
No, he dropped a little bit.
I'm back.
But he's back.
Comcast.
It's that resetting of the broadcam or bandwidth. There's only so much that you can use per day.
And then they just get angry.
Gotta refill the bucket.
What did it change to? An hour. Which means in a half hour I'll have another 10-second drop. I actually called him to complain about that today. I was like, guys, it's been a little longer than normal. Usually when you do this, it's only for like a week or so. But what they do is they've set my IP address lease
to
once an hour or once every 2 hours. And if it's once every hour, it's after 30 minutes, it'll just renew the lease again. And if it's every 2 hours, then after an hour, or no.
She flinched.
Yeah. After an hour, it'll renew the lease, which leads to a 5 to 10 second drop every half hour to hour.
That is crazy.
And so I called them today. I was like, can you stop? Can you not do that? Can you change that?
And they were like, there is no way.
And they were like, well, if you want to renew your IP lease, all you got to do is just hit, go into command prompt and ipconfig/release and ipconfig/renew. And I'm like, that's not it. Like, no.
Like, I don't want to do that. I want you guys to leave my fucking IP alone. And
they're like, well, we can't change that. I'm like, you can change that. You are the ones that denote the lease time.
You are the one.
You have the power.
But you could do that yourself. I'm like, no, I can't. Be like, sure, for my own equipment and stuff that's on my own.
That person doesn't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
That person has a script. They're hired to read the script. They do not know what they're talking about.
Yeah. So I was like, I'll have to try again.
Because yes, it is true. You can. Well, actually, no. Even that I think is technically wrong because that should just renew. That would just renew your lease from the router, not the IP of the public IP. You'd have to go into your router to do that.
Right.
Which is technically possible, but I don't know how much their system even pays attention to that.
Right.
I don't know if you can force it to give you a new public IP. You can force your router to give you a new internal IP or something.
The stuff that I can do is mostly give me a new internal one, but
the point is, regardless, they control the lease timer.
Correct. Yes.
On their end,
be like, you control the lease timer for your own network, but outside,
way too short.
Yeah. And I feel like they do this to, like, if they're doing, like, work in the area, or if they're doing something, that it's a way they just kind of set everyone's lease to short time period.
Right. That kind of makes sense. I can see that.
So I think this is what they do, is they're like, oh, if we're doing work, or if something, is wrong, or we expected to be doing work, we'll just set everyone's lease time to a smaller thing. We'll do the work. Then after, like, an hour, everyone's lease will re-up by itself. They won't even notice. Except me, I noticed. Yeah. And they also leave it like this for like
it's like week, 2 weeks. Website DNS, right? You set the time to live on the DNS really short. Mm-hmm. You're going to be doing changes so that like the things propagate faster. And then ideally you set them back to longer time periods because because you generally pay for short leases more because you get more queries and you like that usually costs more. But when you're doing stuff, when you're going to be doing say like a maintenance or something, we're going to switch DNS things around, like you'll purposely like a week ahead of time fucking set the time to lives really short so that when you make changes they propagate out quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And then when everything's good, you usually set them. Oh, if you remember to, you set them back up.
But they do this periodically, where they'll do it. And I remember I called them one time about something, and they're like, "Well, no one else is complaining about this." And we're like, "I don't care if no one else is complaining about it. Can you fix it?" But that was about another issue that was affecting literally everyone in our area. They're like, "Well, no one else is complaining about it." Like, I don't care if anyone else is complaining about it. I'm complaining about it. This feels like another one of those instances of like, sir, you're the only one complaining about it, so it must not be an issue. I'm like, it's an issue to me.
It's one of those things where like you basically just roll the dice when you call that kind of shit. Like sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll find someone answers that actually kind of knows what's going on. And then but
for the most part,
you just get someone reading a script that doesn't actually know what they're talking about.
Yeah, people are just reading scripts,
which is super frustrating for me because that's like I've been doing tech support for 26 years. It's like I know what you're telling me is wrong. I'm like, sir, let me support you, support me.
Yeah,
and tell you that is not the issue. I have eliminated that as a possibility. I know that because it's my fucking job to know that.
But simultaneously, like, they get people who are like, I already did that. And it's something simple. Like, did you just 100%. Try restarting your device? Yeah. And they're like, I already did that. And they didn't.
Yeah, they turned off their monitor.
Yeah.
That was like, oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. I almost make it behind there. That's pretty common. Like, even today, people will say, like, I turned off my computer, and they just mean they turned their screen off. And back on again. You're like, that doesn't fucking do anything.
Yeah, no, that's not what I meant.
4% left, by the way.
Good for everyone else that no one else is noticing it. Yeah, it was like a time when my upload was just absolutely hosed. It was an issue where I think almost like I was getting like a 5 to 10% packet loss on everything. So download barely worked, upload didn't work at all. It was just, except for like very basic things. I worked on very basic stuff, but it didn't work on so streaming was just absolutely just could not do it. Yeah, when I told them about it, they were like, well, no one else is complaining. It's like, God, I don't even think they probably notice. If you're watching a streaming show, it's buffering and
ta-da!
There you go.
Hey. All right, guys. Good.
Yay! We were in the stands.
We were here.
I offered to wipe.
No, we know. Yeah, now again. If it lasts longer. Hey, I got an icy claws.
Well, yeah, everyone did.
That's true. They did flinch. I will donate it.
I made her flinch, so everyone gets one. That's how that works.
I will donate it to your collection.
Thank you, sir.
Here you go. Trade. Too far away. You're like busy.
Yeah, Bomber interacted first. All right, now I'm done.
Where is Icy Claws?
Oh, I got Krampus rockets. Are they still useful? No, right? They fixed those, right?
Inventory.
They fixed the Krampus rockets.
We gotta hand it to Jimmy.
Waffle use those signet distillates.
Never.
What?
No.
No.
And before Waffle says, "What are signets?"
Yeah, what are signets?
What is this that you speak of?
That can't be right.
That doesn't sound like a word.
Displate.
Displate?
That's a news
Talking about
thing.
Displate. There are Secret World posters now
Segue.
available on Displate.
Like that segue? To
Nice.
our sponsor.
Well done. There are now many different IP things available. Funcom IPs stuff available on Displate, which is a website that might do more, but is mostly posters. So if you want a poster of like the login screen to Secret World or all of the main characters looking at you as you're on the ground. I don't know if that's what they're doing. But
That way, that didn't sound right at all.
You know what I'm talking about. They're all looking like down. So it's like you're at like you're looking at them from like a very a low angle. Right, Vomer found them before Funcom announced them, which probably prompted Funcom.
They have Secret World ones. They have the park.
Yep.
They have a shit ton of Conan ones. Yeah, there's a bunch of Conan displays.
Yeah.
You should put the link in here.
Let me bring it up.
I think I have.
They say, now including Conan the Barbarian and fan favorites such as Secret World, Anarchy Online, and Dreamfall. You can get yourself an Anarchy Online. And Metal Hellsinger. They've got the Unknown up there. Right, the Park. They got Moons of Madness. Hide and Shriek. They have one for Hide and Shriek.
Yeah.
Right,
there we go.
Journey.
I got the link in there.
There you go.
So for anyone interested, display.com/license/Funcom. Yeah, there's Conan ones.
There's a couple Metal Hellsinger. There's like at least 5 or 6.
I'd say there's more Conan than anything, but I think there's also. Am I crazy, or is there like a Dune one as well? Or is that? Is that supposed to be some? No, it's Anarchy Online City. Sorry, it kind of looked Dune-ish to me. That one's Anarchy Online.
Yeah, I think it's Anarchy Online. I'm not sure they have Dune, but they're able to do Conan because, they own Conan.
Yeah, they have the Dreamfall stuff.
That always gets me every time.
Really
it's sort of like they're not even like renting the IP from anybody. They just own Conan outright.
I like the Chad one, honestly. I'm really baiting on getting the Chad display. The squirrel from the park.
Oh, yeah.
And Secret World. Technically, he's mentioned in Secret World, so he counts.
He counts
for both. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I might need to get that one. I would like some other Secret World ones, to be perfectly honest. Like, not that like the ones they have aren't decent, but I would like.
They're pretty generic. They're like, it's like, okay, that's a cover art for whatever. That's the login screen, sure. And then
and then the Secret World one is, like they're not bad. I'm not saying they're bad, but I would like a scene. You know what I mean? Like I would like a
concept art pieces, right? Yeah, or
they've done like
Kingsmith or Tokyo or something
when they promo stuff. You know what I mean? They've had like battle scenes. You know what I'm talking about? Not just like posing, but like an actual, like the lurker.
Mm-hmm.
Even just the lurker like in Manhattan Fusion Zone, like just that broken cityscape. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Just something with a little more than just the couple of. They're not bad, but I got some screenshots that could work really well. I'm just saying.
But no, it is really cool that they even are doing this. You know what I mean?
But they're even there.
Yeah, they're awesome. Like all of them look good. I'm sure any of them would look good on the wall. But I may have to order myself.
Now here's the thing:
one.
They're not just posters. They're metal. They're printed on metal.
You can get a custom display if you subscribe to their club. Wait, hold on a second.
Any club that have me as a member.
Jimmy one. If I can make one, maybe.
You have to crop my screenshots to weird as heck resolutions, but I could theoretically have a screenshot printed. I mean, you can make it happen. 24 by 40, 59. Yeah, I'm not sure how that would translate, but yeah, you can make it happen.
The one I made a shirt of, like the kind of Akira inspired Jimmy poster thing. I have that at some fucking ridiculous like AI upscaled resolution. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Where did I put that?
I do like how they do have a bunch of Metal Hellsinger, but the Metal Hellsinger ones, of course, they're cool.
Yeah.
What's this one?
Where did I put these? Now I'm confused. Where the fuck? Where did I put this shit? Fuck is it? I know. I have
custom.
Okay, so I have
products.
I have a 3,888 by 5760. So, I think I can make a display.
Yeah, you can make it that size.
I should be able to pare that down to that resolution, the 2900 by 4059. And then
yeah, how big are these? That's the thing. Is how big are these plates? Being metal, they can't be that big.
They're decent in size. I've seen like people that do like sponsored segments in their YouTube videos, right? Like this video is brought to you by Display, and they show them off, and you see them like on the wall behind them and stuff. Like they're pretty decent size. They're not tiny. Custom ones only come in medium, Matt. Let's see. So if you want to order one, I think. So you can choose medium is 17.7 by 12.6
inches.
I think so. Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay, so like a foot and a half by a foot.
It doesn't look like all of the Funcom ones can go to like higher sizes. All right, so the Secret World like login screen, it can go to large at 26.6 by 18.9. And they also have an extra large size, but it's not available in that.
So large is 2 feet by a foot and a half.
Yeah, I don't see... So
Still
far,
like
I haven't seen
giant.
any that go to extra large. They're only available in medium and large, it looks like. So, yeah, I don't know, but like roughly 18 by 12, that's pretty decent size, I think.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not what you would see out of like a
It's
normal
not like
poster.
a movie poster.
Yeah.
It's not a movie poster, no, but too large.
But it's just a nice, like art piece.
But also they're metal, and I believe they have like a magnet mounting system, so you can like swap them out because the posters are metal.
You just have like the little square that sits on your wall, and the plate sits or is attached to that.
Yeah, you can just like put a disc plate on it, and then be like, I want to look at a different one for a while, and you just take that off and put a different disc plate on it. Also, I guess you could probably put them on your fridge. I don't know.
I mean,
yeah. Well, no, because the plate itself is not magnet; it's metal, but it's the magnet.
It's metal, but
on your wall.
I'm saying you could get magnets and just put it on your fridge. That's all I'm saying. It would probably stay pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like taking a piece of paper and like a paper poster. You could also magnet to your fridge, obviously, but like the display would actually like probably stay better.
I know.
Why the hell would you frame the metal poster and hang the frame?
I mean, I guess you could.
You could, but why?
You could.
I mean, why not?
Because I don't want to buy another frame for the thing that doesn't need a frame. Because it might look cool. All right, I guess if you bought like a giant oversized frame with like intricate matting or something, then maybe you might not want to deal with magnets. I will not accept this bigotry towards magnets, Farmer. Not in my house.
Now the fun part is that if you look at I picked the one of all the characters just standing around glaring at you.
Yeah.
And if you go to about this poster, it'll say its artist is Conan Exiles.
Does it really? That's awesome.
Made by Conan Exiles. Be like, wait, what?
Well, I think Conan Exiles is somehow the store front. I don't know how that works. Even though it says Funcom as like the slash, like the actual account or whatever,
right?
That they made, it seems to be Conan Exiles.
It's Conan Exiles, yeah. I clicked on artist Conan Exiles, and it's like, okay, here is all the ones from Secret World, all the ones from Longest Journey, all the ones from Metal Hellsinger. It's all Conan Exiles.
I think it was originally intended just for Conan Exiles. If you look at the bottom, by the way, the bottom has Funcom posters. Explore our Conan Exiles merchandise collection.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it clearly was intended just for Exiles, and they decided to throw some other stuff up there, which is cool.
Which is fine, yeah. We're just pointing it out because it's silly.
If you go to collections, by the way, there's Conan Comics, Conan Exiles Key Arts, Longest Journey, Metal Hellsinger, and then fucking everything else gets thrown into various. Jackasses. How does Longest Journey get its own category, but fucking Anarchy Online, Hide and Shriek, Secret World, all get chucked into various?
It's various, yeah. I'm looking at various, and it's Secret World, it's the park, it's Anarchy Online, and what's this one? Oh, I guess that's Anarchy Online too. It's got like spaceships. And I was like, one.
But
what?
okay, but then my question is, so how does Longest Journey not fall into the same various bucket? Why does it get its own bucket?
It's special.
Something's rigged.
Rigged.
I'm still curious, like, how much does the club cost?
Join the club. Buy 4, get 33% off. Buy 1, get 20% off for the next 5 days.
Wait, you have to buy a display to join the club?
I don't know.
Yeah, that is. You have to buy a display and then check join club when you're buying a display
for an extra cost.
Yeah, so if I wanted to make my own, I'd have to buy one and buy mine.
Well, I can. Yeah, that's...
you're not saying it to the void. I'm just looking at the other screen, Mara. I've got 3 big screens, so I have to like manually rotate because no Neuralink yet. I guess
can't have text just downloaded right into your brain yet.
Some kind of noob over here without instant access.
So the prices right now are normally, I would say, for a medium, so it's about $50. A large is $100. But right now, as I say, if you buy 1, they're 20% off. If you buy 2, it's 25% off. If you buy 3, it's 30% off. And 4 plus is 33% off. So the large is currently sitting at normally $100 down to $79.20. Oh, you can get a frame for it too. There's a thing where they say they 3D print their frames. Though, to be fair, they do look kind of weird.
I feel like just looking at the things for it, like it looks way cooler to just have like this metal thing like on the wall. Like to me, like that's the draw of it, honestly. But yeah,
subscribe to the club.
Yeah, cool shit.
It's very...
Yeah.
Like if you look at the one of like the login screen, the main login screen.
You know what they need? They need a Moons of Madness one.
Yes, they do, actually.
They need a Moons of... like my favorite one is that shirt. The shirt that I never fucking got one of. The Moons of Madness shirt. Like that particular shot. I really like that. I think that would be a really cool display. I would buy that. I would buy that one.
Yeah, if you look at the frames, like if you look at the main login screen one with a frame around it, it looks weird with the frame. Maybe the graphite frame, maybe if you're going to have a frame, the graphite one does look kind of cool. But like white, black, it just looks like it's fake black wood that's just been made to look like wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look a little weird. Yeah, I'd go none. If it were up to me, I'd say go none. You remember the shirt? I remember the shirt.
Pepperidge Farms remembers the shirt.
Pepperidge Farm. Should we do another hill?
We can if you want. I don't really have materials. But we can. I don't know. Pepperidge Farm better. Wow, why are you threatening Pepperidge Farm over there, Mom?
Pepperidge Farm better remember.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Gosh, they don't remember. Those jackasses.
You're missing... I have a whiskey bottle. I don't have a... U-Branch is Savage Coast? I think.
What do I have?
Pepperidge... No, so like, there was like 1 or 2 people that were supposed to try and get me one of those shirts because it was at TwitchCon, I think.
It was. It was like a TwitchCon like San Diego.
And I knew multiple people that were supposed to like see if they could get me one. And like they're like, I've got pictures with Andy. And here's the shirt I got for me. We forgot to go. God damn it.
And the one person I asked, I was like, hey, I know you're going out there. If you see them, can you get me a shirt? And he was like, yeah. And he got the shirt and he mailed it to me. I was like, you're awesome. Are we talking about a different shirt?
I mean, as far as I know, there's only one Moons of Madness shirt.
Yeah, it black.
Yeah, we gave one away on the show, right? Like,
we did.
None of us got the. Well, I mean, the shirt, that particular shirt that Mikey got like raffled off or whatever, right?
It did, yes. Like it was raffled. Off top of my friend, I forget their name. I forget their name. Who got the shirt?
But weren't they overseas? It took like a year.
They
to
live
get
in
them
Ukraine. Yeah, they live in Ukraine, and I was like, all right,
good luck.
Was it like
I'll try
$30 or something?
I was like, I'll try my best. It was actually relatively reasonable. It wasn't that bad. But I also filled it with like a whole bunch of like random stuff too. I was like, if I'm sending this over to Ukraine, I'm gonna fill it with like, I don't know, American tchotchkes. But the stuff I had to sign that was like, you're not sending money, you're not sending this, you're not sending that. There was a lot of stuff that was like, you're just not allowed to send this to Ukraine. So I was like, okay, all right. So I tried to find like,
I got the U-Branch. So I think if all we needed was the whiskey bottle U-Branch, we're good.
I've got I've got a. I had.
Waffle, you got to get out of the instance though. We need a new one.
Okay. Well, I'm
As far as I'm
with
aware,
Ocho,
you
too.
can't summon. You can't summon in the already summoned one. I don't think that works.
Got to clear out.
You don't have to go home, but you can stay there.
The secret is that when I received the T-shirt, we raffled it off. I sent it off to Ukraine. But the funny part is that I did take a photo of myself wearing it before I sent it off.
Okay,
I'm going into the portal.
So I did wear it. It looks good. Like, it's not a bad looking shirt.
No, it was really cool. Like I said, like I couldn't make it to the convention, but I knew people that were going, and it just didn't work out for me to get one apparently. But I really did like.
Sorry.
The I like the. It was like plain black with like white, right? Wait, are we back in the same?
It was plain black.
Who didn't leave the instance?
We all did.
Yeah, we all did.
Oh, someone had to still be in here.
No, I left. Vommer left. You left. Jimmy, what is behind you that is purple?
I have a purple light.
Okay. It's shining on your hair.
I know.
And your hair looks purple.
Have you not noticed that?
No, I noticed it.
You know, I think last time I had it red. It's an RGB light. I had it red last time.
Okay.
And the red is less noticeable.
Yeah.
But I had it red.
I did not notice the red.
Yeah, it's less noticeable.
That's also a thing too, is right. I've been watching Lower Decks.
Oh, I still gotta watch.
Also, I have something really, really odd to share, I guess. My lighting down here in the basement is shit. Like, these fucking things have, like, shorted out, and I don't want to fuck with them. So, like, I was in Walmart looking for, like, bulbs or something, and I found an under cabinet, like, LED light.
Okay.
That you can, like, that can be regular, and it's, like, adjustable, it can do colors and all this shit. And, like, that is, like, over, like, kind of, like, right above me. So, I have an RGB, like, floor lamp back here. But above my desk, I needed, like, light. And this thing's shorted out. So I got this under cabinet, like, fucking rectangle light that can be controlled by my phone. And I just, because this is, like, drop tile ceiling. So I just, like, fucking screwed it to a board and stuck it up there. So like, I don't know if you'll see this on screen or not, but, like, I can literally just go on my phone and be like, I want this to be like a different color.
Nice.
Like, it's hard to tell. It's yellow now. Like, yellow here. Green? Does green do anything? I need to brighten it. You can kind of see a green hue, I think.
I saw a little bit of a change. I don't know if I saw green.
The purple in the background is also, like, messing with it, right? Because the two are fighting right now. Well, that's red. Oh, you can see the red.
You can see the red, yeah.
Red alert.
You can really see the red. Yes, Satan.
You just mess with that. We have that for, like, our outside light, like our outside of our house, like our porch light, is one that I changed to a bulb that is all kinds of different colors.
Hold on. Wait, all right. Let's usually have this set to 40%. That's the other thing. Like, I can swipe up and down to, like, adjust the brightness.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that was my solution, because, like, this drop tile ceiling down here has these little pot lights in them, and, like, I don't know who the fuck installed them in this house, but, like, they've started shorting out. They were, like, eating bulbs, and now they've straight up just, like, shorted out, and, like, I do not want to fuck with it. I don't want to get into that. I was like, I just need a light above my desk.
You're like, I don't want it to catch fire. Like, I'm not going to.
Yeah, I'm just leaving it off. Like, it's fine, and
I get that.
I'll have to get a picture. Maybe I can put this. Maybe get a picture and put it on Discord. Hold on, because it is kind of funny. Like, I was really surprised how well it worked out, though. To be honest, it was like a little project.
But I did that where I took the where we got like I put a smart bulb outside instead of the normal bulb we put outside, and so periodically it's like. I mean, most times we keep it white, but sometimes I'm like, I could change that color for something. So on holidays, like, I'll change it to, like, green or red.
Oh, nice.
And it's the only bulb that I bought that actually did that.
Know my Discord password? What the fuck?
Password 123.
Close, but no. What the hell, man? What the shit?
You're locked out of Discord?
On my phone.
So the secret also is that if you find yourself, you're like, and I keep one-shotting every Krampus I see. how can I stop one-shotting all these Krampus? Just change your animal allocation, yeah. Drop it down to like 10% damage, and yeah, you won't be one-shotting them. So that, like, the more you know, rainbow, after I said that.
Do.
Yeah, do.
Oh, hold on, I'm just gonna do this a different way. What your passwords feel like? Yeah, well, they were password, actually. That's actually in, what is that mission called? When the hatchet falls? When the hatchet falls, the password is password, which is pretty great.
Well, it's a very secured password.
Yeah, it was like, isn't the hint for that like change this password? Like it's like I'm setting it to this. You know, I've reset your password to just password. Change it when you can, or like change it immediately.
Something like that, yeah. Let's see. I need where is copy? How come I can't just fuck? What the shit?
That's your password.
But the I in shit is a 1. Yeah.
Yeah, or an exclamation point.
Right. Yeah, it's an exclamation point. The 3, the E is a 3.
There we go.
The S is a 5. Yeah, totally. What the shit?
All right. I think I got it. I just copied it from my phone, my computer.
Where does the pouch of soil drop?
I have the pouch of soil. Or are you just trying to get one?
I'm trying to get one.
Blue Mountain.
Touch the sky, Blue Mountain. I can always check TSWDB for that information. It is true. That is true. DB, officially a sponsor of this show.
That's not true. I have not received my check.
Yeah,
I didn't say it was a sponsor that involved money.
That's what a sponsor means.
Vollmer's probably going, what?
Yeah, wait, what? Checks in the mail? Oh, that was awesome. Exposure.
What I normally say on stream is I'll be like, TSWDB, hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah, we got to put like hashtag ad and paid promo.
That's right. No, they're not paying us. No, I just had a really cool thing. I found one of the Krampus. I killed the Krampus. Or no, I didn't kill him. I got him down to half health. He started running away. But as he was running away, the Revenant spawned from the Shadowbound weapon, chased after the Krampus. Krampus summoned the portal, and then the Revenant killed the Krampus.
Yep, I had the same thing happen. I'm in a new instance, by the way. This one has Krampus in it, so this one's good.
Is Krampus free?
No, it's not. If it's Krampus free, that'd be a problem.
Right, there'd be no Krampus.
If there's no Krampus, that means you can't do anything.
It is Krampus
filled.
Yes. It is filled to the brim with Krampi.
But how many Krampi can fill?
Bomber seems to want everyone to say Krampussy, but like I feel like that's offensive. And I won't use that term. I don't know what's wrong with Bomber.
Yeah, let's not go there.
But that's what they were saying on the Discord, so I'm just I'm just outing them now.
Just passing along the news, yeah.
Passing along the news.
It's not pronounced like that.
It is 100% pronounced like that. I don't see any other way to pronounce what you put in Discord. Okay? That is not my fault.
If Secret World were still in the main public consciousness, people would 100% be calling it that.
First of all, there was 2 S's, and it's clearly Krampussy, which is a whole different subreddit.
Yeah,
Look, it's Christmas. It's cold out. You need some warmth.
Something deep and warm.
It's furry. I'm just saying.
It's like it's back from the 80s.
The E is not pronounced like that. No judge. We don't judge here.
No. Okay.
We just jury and execute.
That's right. Krampus.
I like my way better.
Yeah, I do too. It is funnier. Some things should be judged. We're just saying.
Next, you're going to tell me there's something wrong with Pregnant Sonic. Or even Pregnant Sonic. Well, I'll hear none of that. Nipplheim? Well, that's because it's a reference to, A, that her nipples are out, but B, it's more a reference to the South Park Heavy Metal episode, which is a riff on the old Heavy Metal animated movie. And in that episode, they get really high on cat urine and go to Nipopolis. So that's what I'm referencing with Nipplheim, is both that she has no top, but also the whole Nipopolis thing.
It has layers. It's a layered reference.
It's like onion. Or ogres.
Ogres have layers.
You know what also has layers? Cake.
This is U branch, right? Yeah.
No, it's U branch.
What?
It's an us branch.
It's a wee branch.
It's occasionally
A
out
Wii
here.
branch. That would be the
Pregnant Sonic. But
app
okay,
name.
Vollmer, I gave you two options. I said Pregnant Sonic or Pregnant Sonic.
Soniac.
No, Sonic, the Templar guy.
Yeah, I know.
Cognac.
I'm just joking because I don't know how it's pronounced.
picture of him being impregnated as the incubator. I was really proud of that picture.
Everything is true.
Pregnant Sonic was fucking inspired. That was an inspired creation.
Oh, look.
Hell's back. Better than ever. So the good thing about being really tiny is I can tell when I'm right behind the thing. It's really easy for me to tell.
Huh.
Really easy for me to tell when I'm right behind the column.
God damn it, we phased without circle again. Stop killing her so fast.
Taller am I supposed
Nope,
to be?
nope. Got it wrong.
Yeah.
My God.
Did that take out 3 of us? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd reset that.
Do you want me to reset?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. I'll just run.
Three of us is a lot at one time. If it was just me, I'd be like, no, don't worry about it. I can't see the thing.
Well, I was trying to figure out what it was or what it's supposed to be.
I mean, one side has a white face with a white swirly behind it. One side has like a black face with a black swirly behind it.
Mhm.
And you match that with the color on the ground. And you also don't want to run away from her because the way the circle split works is the further out you are, the more distance you have to traverse to change sides.
Correct.
If you're right
yeah.
next to her, you'd
Yeah.
have to take like one step to be on what like.
Well,
you know,
no, that's
right.
I was close to her, but I was trying to see where you
just
guys were.
misidentified the.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, I was on the wrong side.
It does take a little getting used to.
Well, everyone. That's the other thing is everyone can get different sides. So like, you can't just go to the side someone else is on. That does not work.
Right, yeah.
Well, no, I was trying to see it. Like, it should pop up on above me, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it should. Yeah. Oh, well, you're really tall. That could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that's my excuse is that it does it, and I'm like,
black.
it is really tiny. But that time I
That's
got it
what
right.
She said.
That is really tiny.
Dude, Vollmer, is it Vollmer? Is Vollmer, you just nuking the boss? Like, what are you doing? It's got to be Vollmer. I think Vollmer is nuking hell.
It ain't me, that's for sure.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That's me.
It's you, okay.
No, I don't think so. Vollmer's the only one that's E17. I think Vollmer's just.
I would say,
spamming
yeah,
it.
quite the opposite. I feel like I'm doing absolutely nothing. I'm like pea shooting over here.
Wait.
Did I not have that one right? Probably not.
Dude, I got 2 snowballs thrown. I still didn't get her.
All right, I'm the first one out this time.
Hey, I'm actually
Yeah.
alive.
Nice. Well done.
I try. I was not in the circle.
Wind. Dude, you stood in the storm?
Well, I was trying to figure out where, and I'm slow.
Just stand right in the middle. It's yeah. Works every time. Every time it works half the time.
I'm very proud. It lasted a lot longer.
I mean, that's true. You did.
Yeah.
So now that I'm down, we still got Jimmy and Bomber up though. Started today. The Funcom Steam Winter Sale started today with different Funcom products up to 75% off.
I'm sorry, the chat was a comment as well.
I don't think you thought about this plan. So Conan Exiles currently 75% off. Isle of Sipta almost 60% off. 58% off. That's a sure.
It's an unusual number, but
Yes.
9,000,000% off.
I'd take that.
68.5.
At some point they're paying you back. It looks like almost all the
I mean, you don't
Conan
have to die
Exiles
for more snowballs. You have to just not attack her.
DLC is currently 30% off. Metal Hellsinger is
don't hit her, then she
34%
Doesn't
off.
die.
Oh no, that's Metal Hellsinger VR is 34% off. Metal Hellsinger itself 67% off. Looking good. Mutant Year Zero 70% off, which as we have noted before, they're going to be making a movie of. They said they're going to be
Cool.
That's a fun game. Dune Spice Wars 50% off.
I'll be right back.
Empyrean Galactic Survival. That's just a game they're published, right?
Fuck me too.
Empyrean Galactic Survival.
We both died there.
It's currently 60% off. What the heck's Empyrean Galactic Survival?
I have no idea. You guys want to get out of the animal well?
Elion Game Studios. Okay. Released in 2020. It's part of the
Get
Funcom
out
Winter Sale.
of the animal well. Get out.
I'm coming, but yeah. What? Why?
Waffle can't get out because he's gone.
Waffle! No! Is this... No, it's not even published by Funcom. What is this? What? Why?
What you looking at?
Empyrean Galactic Survival is part of the Funcom sale. I didn't know this was a Funcom game.
Maybe they're just the publisher?
No, it doesn't list them as such. On the game, it's Elion Game Studios is listed as both. What? I'm going to do a quick Google search. I'm going to Google search this. Funcom working with Elion Game Studios on Empyrean sequel, Dark Faction expansion releasing in February. Someone put it on Reddit. Okay. Here it is. Funcom PR. When did they put this out? January 2023. Elion and Funcom partner to expand Empyrean Sandbox Survival universe. The partnership will deliver fans new installments in the popular Survival Sandbox universe, starting with Dark Faction, the first ever expansion to the original Empyrean Galactic Survival.
Huh.
Okay. Funcom and Elion Game Studios announced today a new partnership. Right. While Funcom contributes Empyrean developers freedom to focus entirely on development of future Empyrean products, while Funcom contributes with funding and publishing services. Okay, so it is more of a publisher. Besides a new unannounced Empyrean title, the two companies are also bringing Dark Faction, the first ever expansion to the original game, to Steam and Epic Game Stores February 2024. Okay, so it was much earlier this year. Okay. All right. Cool.
Did we win?
Nope.
Why not?
We did not win.
Out of all the games I've heard of, that one was more of a surprise.
Can we stop nuking the boss? Holy shit.
Don't worry. At least two of us will die, and you'll get phase. I don't know.
You'll get your thingy.
How? What am I? Okay, I'm not even sure what I'm dying from.
She
now.
flinched. She flinched. The big bitch flinched.
Nice.
I somehow got 2 snowballs off. How the fuck I did that? All right, Vollmer, you are free to resume your DPS.
DPS away.
I like how Vollmer's like, I wanted to go healer. Yeah, but all you have to do is just not DPS until she flinches. We're like in the classic DPS don't know how to stop DPSing situation or something.
So anyway, this Empyrean Galactic Survival game, looking at it, seems pretty cool. It says game similar to it, No Man's Sky, Conan Exiles.
Wow, you guys did really good on that particular spinny.
Spinny
chair.
What's funny is I don't know, Vollmer, it doesn't strike me normally as the see thing, unleash hell without...
No, it's always
exactly.
Right?
Beast mode. No! Yep, that's also because Vollmer went beast. You can't go beast mode before the tank hits her.
Right, yeah. The last phrase. The last phrase I see Vollmer doing is cry havoc and let's slip the dogs. Let's slip the gods of DPS.
Every time she does the wind phase, like her aggro resets, and I have to re-grab aggro when she teleports in the middle. So like you can't like run out from behind the pillar until I do and grab her aggro.
Yeah.
Like just FYI, like that's there's an aggro reset happening. I guess it's fair if you don't know that that's happening, but yeah, there's an aggro reset when she teleports away and back. Same thing.
So if you wanted the Supernatural bundle or the Operative bundle, Dawn of the Morning Light, those are all 60% off right now.
I don't think they've ever repriced them to cover the fact they don't come with Ornum anymore, have they?
Probably not.
So maybe they're actually worth buying at that price point, I guess. Technically.
Let's see what the thing says it comes with.
Oof.
Yep.
Oh no.
Does not mention Arm.
You all have abandoned me in my hour of need. Abandoned, I say.
How, Vollmer? Stay behind a thing?
No.
Yeah.
Waffle's a real
I got a circle that's
person.
right there at my feet.
It's part of the Supernatural bundle. Supernatural bundle includes refurbished Ornithopter, the Phoenix Raiment, exclusive title Supernatural Agent, 40 ability points, 40 skill points, and 50,000 anima shards.
Cosmetics.
Yeah.
I think they're all cosmetics, right? Isn't that basically what all of them are?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, I think the Ornithopter is like a mount, right? I guess that's also technically a cosmetic for your sprint, but it feels less like a cosmetic and more like an actual thing. That makes sense.
So, yeah, so a mount, so an outfit, a title, some ability points, some skill points, and a chunk of anima shards. And the Phoenix Raiment, it's like feathers on top. It's like a red feathers around your shoulders.
I think I get third phase. Yeah, there we go. Third phase. Well, it's interesting. You can't see the rain from your POV. The camera's Like it doesn't render the entities because it's too far away. It's like the icy
It
rain
doesn't
is
seem
happening
that
all
far
over.
away though.
Huh?
It doesn't seem far away though. I guess it's
Yeah,
just
but
enough.
it's no. Sorry, you are too far. It's not that. So it's not where the camera is. That's the problem. The problem is your character is too far away, so it won't render certain entities. It has nothing to do with where the viewpoint is from.
Right, to get closer.
Okay.
You're in the animal well. You can't. That's not
Oh,
true.
that
If you have the
attitude.
photo mode, do you have the photo mode mod installed?
No,
Still, or that was on the old computer? Or something.
that was on the old system.
You had it at some point, right?
No, because I've reflashed Windows Linux like 4
Yeah.
or 5
Okay.
times.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you have photo mode, you could fly your camera out and see the effects. But yeah,
Oh yeah.
So when it moves the camera, it doesn't change what it's telling your client to render. It still only renders things in range of your character, not in range of the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like certain dungeons are like you just can't see shit from the analog camera.
I'm using photo mode right now to spy on you right behind the pillar.
I'm being stalked. Away,
I'm
away,
watching
foul
you.
demon.
But it's true, I can't see anything else. I can see you, I can see her.
Yeah, it won't like render things like outside a certain range. Like and she's at 15% health.
Interestingly enough, it's also not even rendering the floor? Yeah.
Like the light up.
The light
Yeah.
up.
It's not rendering it at all. It's just empty.
Yeah, it's just empty.
It's like a cutout, like a silhouette cutout. Do you want to talk about the Dune stuff?
Oh yeah. Right.
About
That's all.
a stream.
Aside from that, a couple of Conan Exiles and Dune stuff specifically. Specifically, Dune Awakening had an interview of Joel Bylos performed by Pirate Software. It said, "We're excited to announce we'll be sharing a live chat between Pirate Software and Joel Bylos, our creative director, about all things Dune Awakening." Now, sadly, I did not find the time to watch that. I meant to today, and I just forgot.
Shame.
I know.
Shame.
But Jimmy, you said that you caught it.
Yeah.
And you're telling us a little about it, but
No.
while you're beating on hell,
Okay.
can you describe a couple of like the points that they went over? The important things
Nope.
that you're like, hey,
Nope. You should have done it yourself.
I know.
This is your punishment. No, I'm just kidding. I flat out refuse.
It's my own dang fault. Trust me, I know. You didn't do
No, I'm
your not do my homework.
I like caught it like accidentally. I don't even
Yeah.
think I knew it was going to happen. I think I literally caught it like on accident, and then I ended up like rewinding to catch the beginning of it, or like the Twitch version of rewinding, basically.
Mhm.
I think I'm pretty sure I have Pirate Software like I'm following on Twitch, and I noticed that it said like Joe Biles was on there. Like I'm like, oh, I just clicked, and they were already like in the interview.
You're like, oh snap.
So like I didn't know it was happening. I just happened to follow the guy and saw it like as it was going on. I was like, I'll tune into this, and then I went to like the VOD and
There you go.
you know,
There you go. Currently on
Hey.
cooldown.
yeah, you still get the icy claws though.
Yeah.
So yeah, they had a really big discussion on Dune as a whole. I feel like most of it seemed centered around like the more end game and PvP aspects. I think that's where his interests and potential concerns, or etc.
From stuff that I've seen of him, he does like PvP. Like he does do.
Well, I mean, it's fair, right? If you're talking about longevity of a game like that, you do want to know like how that stuff is going to work. So yeah, it was a lot about that. Like I was talking with the guys prior to the stream. Interestingly enough, Pirate Software apparently big fan of the Secret World game. Said it was one of his favorite MMOs, or maybe his favorite MMO period, or something like that. Like he had high praise for TSW. I don't believe he's even aware of Legends. But what's funny is like he didn't know that who he was talking to. Like he didn't know that I guess Connect, that like Funcom is who made Secret World and is making Dune, and that the guy he's talking to, Joe Bylos, is was the director, game director at one point.
So,
for
yeah,
Secret World.
Yeah, you were saying it's sort of like, right, he was talking to Joel Bylos. He loves Secret World. He mentioned Secret World, but didn't connect the two together that, oh, hey, I'm talking
and
to...
then he was trying to... It was really funny. It was like, for me, it was like odd to watch. I understand, I understand why he kept explaining what Secret World was, because he's explaining to his audience that's watching, like, this is Secret World, this is a little bit about it and why I liked it, but it basically sounded like he was explaining Secret World to the guy that made Secret World, is what it seemed like, which was really odd to see. But, you know, it was also really nice, like, it wasn't a negative. Like, he basically, I think, had said something along the lines of, like, he got like Secret World vibes from Dune, and it was like, yeah,
that'll happen.
I made Secret World, like we worked on Secret World. That's our thing.
Be like, hey, I got Secret World vibes from this. Be like, yeah, because
that's us. We make that. I worked on that. Like Joel's like, I worked on that, and then he's like talking about. And again, I feel like he's more explaining to the audience than to Joel, but because it's a one-on-one interview, it almost looks like he's explaining to Joel. Like, and yeah, there's the ability wheel, you know, and this part was really cool. And Joel's like, yep, that is the thing that we did.
It's Joel's.
He did talk a little bit about something about like, you know, who he worked on coming up with the concept for the ability wheel and stuff like that. Joel was a good sport about it. Like he chuckled and you know, they talked for a little bit. Like, not super long, but like a very little bit about Secret World. But I think that also was a plus from that guy's side, because not only like he really likes Secret World and he got those vibes, and then to find out like, oh, it's the same company that made this other thing I like.
It's the same company. It's some of the same writers. Yeah, which is again
with them on the. I don't remember what Joel said, Vomer. Like he mentioned someone that he worked with. Like some other developer at Funcom that he worked with on specifically the ability wheel concept or something, them being excited about it or something like that. So like, I would say like the majority of the discussion was around, like endgame server tech. There was really interesting discussions about the instancing of PvE versus like server meshing. For the deep desert area and how that works. I can probably find that for you guys and link it. Like
it's on YouTube. Pod. Yeah, I can find it.
I don't know if it's on.
You go ahead, I'll find it.
Which thing? I don't know if it's on.
It is
on YouTube. Is it?
I know it is because I reposted that.
You queued it up and didn't watch it. That's why you know.
Here you go. Tico.
You're right. Dune Awakening dev interview. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. They talked. So you can just go over the topics like the game design document, his history with Dune. Does it call out where he talks about Secret World or not? I'm kind of curious. Yeah, Secret World the game. It's marked on the YouTube, Vomer. It's kind of like midway through. It's like actually like I don't know. It's like maybe 4 minutes or something. Yeah, they talk a bit about the endgame content. Interestingly to me, they talk about worm riding, which they're saying like isn't in, but they want to be in, which is different from what I had heard originally. I had heard that like they were basically like, you're not riding a worm, get it out of your fucking brain, dipshit. Like I don't know if the exact words were not that obviously, but like it was kind of like that vibe originally was like,
what about worm riding? Get the fuck out of here.
Like you're not no, we're not doing that. Stop it. I swear to God was like the impression I got at least.
Okay.
But from this one, it sounds like they maybe like switched gears on that, and that worm riding, is probably eventually going to be a thing you can do.
Probably, I can see them putting it in there.
I think it's like not at launch.
Well, sort of the whole
small section about the game self-hosting, like where I think you talked about they want to do that. They might be able to do it.
Not to do spoilers here, but from what they've said, I mean, it's not really spoilers. I haven't played through it, obviously. Is that they've said that basically part of the main story is that the Fremen have essentially disappeared, like they're not there, and part of the main story is that you have to basically search them out and find them and what happened to them, and because it's not the same exact universe that is going on in the books, and that's why they changed certain things like the shield and laser combination creating a nuclear explosion. They're like, that just doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Like we just can't do that. So it's a little different. Some things are different, and how they kind of explained that was they had one of the trailer videos was like, by the way, it's basically it's a different universe. Like Paul is not there, or he's different or something. Like he's just a normal person or something. Like it's not exactly the same.
Am I crazy? Didn't they cover that in one of the newer trailers or something?
One of the trailers, yeah.
I think it was like either the first or second look intos. Like
where they focused that trailer, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's one of those like, but you can't really have the worm riding without having the Fremen.
Yeah, so it's alternate universe. What if Paul was never born?
Yeah.
So he's not he's a regular guy. He's just not
there. He's never born, right? Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
So then it makes sense that they wouldn't necessarily have worm riding, at least in the beginning.
I feel like it was maybe just more of like a technical thing.
Yeah, probably.
Like that was what I was getting from it, was like, at least originally it was like, that's a whole can of worms, guys. Mm-hmm. Can of worms. Get it? Get it? Get it?
A can of Shia Halud.
You're a can. How dare you?
Every time I hear where they use the term, was it Shia Halud or Shia Halud? I don't know how they pronounce it.
Yeah.
That I instead think of Shia LaBeouf.
Okay, so now you just need to like tell AI to make a thing of like Shia LaBeouf, Shia Halud, like coming out of the sand.
Shia LaBeouf on a sandworm. Shia LaBeouf's head on a sandworm. Yeah,
like he just is the sandworm. You know what I mean?
Riding on a sandworm, Shia LaBeouf.
No, I want him to be the sandworm. That way he like eats people.
Rewrite the actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf song.
Bomber is so excited. They added a U to
yeah.
That's how excited Bomber is about that. Like, hell, US.
Going after Spice Bows, Shia LaBeouf.
I don't know that it needed a song, but that is pretty great.
Make it happen. Make that happen.
This maybe like get rid of some shit. I don't have room for these icicles. God damn it.
What are we here for if not all the ideas?
We're here for all the other ideas.
All the bad ideas, right?
I said all the other ones.
Oh, we're all just hanging around. So yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to check it out tomorrow, but that's a day too late, to talk about it.
I mean, I guess we could always, if we think there's enough, because my memory is shit. I watched it and I remember like bits and pieces, but like I don't know, man. I've had a rough couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, if we want maybe next one of these, if we feel like it's relevant, we could go over it.
Go a little more in depth. Yeah, I'll still check it out because I still say if you can, go ahead and check it out. It's just,
I say, as a Secret World person, it's worth it just to see that moment of like Secret World revelation, and also just like, really cool to like know that someone like that also appreciated Secret World. Someone of that like impact in the space. Right.
I'll say he does seem to have a very big impact right now. I was saying that he kind of gives off a vibe almost like a Mr. Rogers or almost like Bob Ross sort of vibe, or at least that's what I get. That sort of the sort of vibe of like he's supportive. He's always giving people advice. He's always like, he's always telling people like, like they were like, I've been thinking about making this game and doing this, and he's like, just do it, dude. Just do it because the more you do it, the better you'll get. Like, Shavy doesn't know about Secret World Legends yet, but like, he's always giving advice that's generally like, go ahead and do the thing. Like, do what you can because more than anything else, you're improving yourself. Even if what you make is not great, you've learned in the process of making it, and that learning is more valuable than anything else. Like, he just seems to give advice like that. So he always feels like a Bob Ross or like Mr. Rogers sort of vibe to him, and I dig that. I think it's really cool. So yeah, no surprise. He's like, and by the way, Secret World is awesome. Yes, Secret World is awesome. We know this. Of course it is.
Game recognizes game. Maybe
that's right.
So yeah, like I said, it's. I think that was really good. I don't remember anything being like contentious or like worrisome. Like I feel like basically if there was any concerns or something, like they seemed pretty alleviated by the conversation, at least as far as the interviewer was concerned.
Okay. I'll say, but I have been curious to check it out because, right, I have this idea of what Dune Awakening is going to be, and like other games that it's like, and but of course, its own entity. It's not going to be like exactly like other games. Why would they do that? But you know how we basically compare games by, saying like, oh, it's got
It's going to be the next WoW killer.
What is going on?
do that. We compare them together. But I have this idea in my head of what Dune Awakening sort of would resemble. But yeah, the more I watch on it, the more I want to.
Yeah.
Like I said, like right now in my mind, I've got a big like Albion Online vibe. And Albion Online is it's a PvP centric game. It has Albion Online is more of like a Diablo style top down isometric view, but at its core, it's a PvP game because it's a game about crafting and building up your character and crafting gear, and then they put right in the middle of the map and they put all the stuff to make the best gear. And then it's a PvP area. So at its heart, it's basically a PvP game.
It kind of sounds.
It sounds very similar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the thing is too about Albion Online is one of those sleeper games. Like it is, I guess, sort of along the lines of like RuneScape almost. Like it is one of those games that's played by a lot more people than you think it is.
Right.
Like it's certainly it's not considered one of the top like AAA whatever games, but it almost like outpaces a couple of them, like in pure numbers. But it's like it sounds a little bit of that concept with they're like, oh, but the open desert, and that's where we're going to put the big supplies or the best sort of like the best stuff, and then but in order to get to it, you have to risk going through everyone else, but having a lot more systems than that. So
Worm.
And worms, of course. Could have worms. But I don't know. That's sort of in my head what I imagine when they talk about Dune Awakening is sort of like a Dune-styled Albion Online mixed with Conan Exiles, mixed with other games. But the more interviews you listen to, the more that gets honed down and more into what they're trying to describe.
Right. I get you.
What else? Conan Exiles, and in it they basically go over all the numbers from the year. And going over this letter, it keeps making me thinking, man, I should really play Conan Exiles more.
Yeah, it was on my Steam replay for a little bit.
Just because they've added so much cool shit to the game. They have taken away stuff like, I think they said they also started a new Twitch drop today. I'm not usually excited with their Twitch drops.
Well, they got rid of the battle pass
like the shit.
system.
But they got rid of the battle pass system. They said that, yeah. But they added stuff like the sacred hunts. They added stuff like taverns. They added stuff of having companions that follow you around, not just thralls, but companions with their own storylines. You really went out on a limb with some pretty unusual items to get those kills. 3,080 kills with body parts. Nice.
Oh yeah, did they add like executions? Is that a thing that happened?
Yes, they added that too, yeah.
Because that, I think, existed in Age of Conan.
Like per weapon executions. That was one of the things I actually liked
when I tried Age of Conan was like that had like an execution system.
Fatality.
I think that's basically just bringing something back from Age of Conan, kind of.
So yeah, Sacred Hunt is not holy when the night falls. You got ambushed at night by were hyenas 9.8 million times.
Oh my god. Them dudes are putting in work.
A new way of life began. You showed us there's another way to live in exile. In an incredible act of kindness, you freed 1.7 million followers from cages in 2024. New companions were made in the last couple of months. With Lu Fei was your favorite new follower over Freya. 23,659 players had Lu Fei. 13,700 Freya. So these are still barbaric lands, though. Your favorite types of weapons for fatalities were one-handed sword, 3.9 million. One-handed axe, 3 million. Katana, 2.9 million. Then they go on to talk about their creators and all the different people that do all the different mods, a whole bunch of different creators that do stuff for them. And then a few words from the community managers, from Andy and Carol. So yeah, it's a good, as I feel like I could read their whole letters, but I don't necessarily, basically like, man, what a year. But Carol just joined them in August. So Carol is a new community manager, has been with Funcom for a lot longer than that though, but just joined the community management team.
They must have failed the psych test. I feel like you have to fail a psych test to get community manager. I don't think you can pass one.
You're a community manager now.
No. If you pass a psych test, you're not qualified for community manager, I think. You have to be fucking insane. I want to deal with All of us jackasses on a daily basis. I feel like it's got to be a requirement.
We love you, Andy. And the rest.
Yeah, I don't
everybody
mean
else.
that in a negative way.
Yeah, positively.
I'm clearly not all there. I'm just saying.
And then on a final note, kind of a sadder note, but depends. Conan Exiles also left Xbox Game Pass in late November.
They left the Game Pass?
Yes, it says, as you may have noticed by now, Conan Exiles is leaving Game Pass on November 30th. We sincerely appreciate those who entered the fray from Game Pass and know this news may be disappointing for some of you. If you've been playing on Game Pass and wish to continue your journey, but we're on the fence about buying the game to keep, we will be running a considerable discount on the base game on the Xbox and Microsoft storefronts before the 30th, which is obviously a little late now. Check back for details or not, because the month's over.
Game Pass itself has been done. I thought maybe like Funcom was like, meh.
Yeah, probably not. Is my guess. That decision was probably a Microsoft one, not a Funcom one. I assume, of course. But nice that they at least were like, hey, but we'll drop discounts for you if you actually want to pick up the game up. And of course, right now it is still on sale for winter events. Base game is what, $9.99 currently as part of the sale. So yeah, and that's it. That's all the news we found. That I found.
And I helped.
I say usually Jimmy finds some more. How many times have I been like, this is the news that I found? Jimmy's like, you forgot, was there this? There was this.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I did have details on the Bylos thing.
It's true. Because
I actually watched it.
Because you actually watched it.
So I feel like I contributed there.
Absolutely.
Added a little more context.
Yeah. But also my brain's just been mush like the past, I don't know, couple of weeks.
Mine too, man. It's been one of those winters.
Yeah. Yeah. At least the next couple of weeks I'll get to get up like an hour later because the kids get winter vacation. So
True.
Yeah, ours the kids all day, but trade-offs.
I had to walk to pick up my son from school the other day, and it was
uphill?
when. No, but I did. I was in the middle of this flu that I've been getting over lately, so it was right in the middle of it, and it's sort of like, all right, I gotta go walk and get him.
My house is like here, and the school is here, and then the road goes like this. So it literally is uphill both ways. It's both downhill and uphill both ways.
It's Escher. It's an Escher way to get there.
It's like a valley. Like the road's like a valley, and the school's on the top of one side, and we're on the house on the top of the other side. So when I walk, it's downhill and then up to the school. But when I walk back, it's downhill and then up to the house. Right. So it's uphill both ways.
It's uphill both ways. Yeah. No, our school is it's entirely busing. It's a non-busing district, and yeah, the school's like a mile and change away. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad to walk.
Okay, Bummer. I tried to get more sleep. I went to bed earlier last night, and you know what happened? I woke up at fucking 6:30 and couldn't go back to sleep. I ended up working for like 2 extra hours in the morning for no fucking reason. Fucking stupid.
That's what happens to my wife. If she goes to bed too early, she just wakes up early.
Dude, I tried. I was like, I'm gonna go to bed early. Then I'll get like an extra hour of sleep. My body was like, nope. You have conditioned me to like 4.5 hours max.
Yeah, can't even see me dancing over here. That's why you fell asleep on stream.
That's one of the reasons.
One of the reasons, yeah.
Yeah.
Lack of sleep. Well, the lack of sleep. Also, like, seriously, like, I consume a lot of Mountain Dew, and for me to not consume any for, like, an 8-hour plus stretch before starting a stream is very strange. Like, I don't know what I was doing or not doing, but, like, yeah, I was severely lacking in sleep and caffeine. And then I was drinking vodka. That's, like...
Alcohol doesn't wake you up unless you mix it with something.
Yeah. Unless you... Yeah, I mixed it with ginger beer, but that does not really do anything.
No. That was like my drink to gamble with. Was whenever they came around and they're like, would you like a free drink, sir? I'd be like, yes. Red Bull and vodka.
Heart attack. Dude, that shit is gross. Like, I'll drink fucking anything, but that shit is gross.
It really is. It's like metallic as all get out, but
It's not good.
But when you're gambling, and I was much younger, I was like, give it to me. I want to stay awake.
My brother used to drink the ones back in the day that were like, I think they ended up getting banned. I don't think that you should get them anymore.
What, like Four Loko or something?
I was like the ones like give you a goddamn heart attack, like legitimately.
Yeah,
like it has
like
a warning on the can, like don't drink more than one in a day. Like you literally could die.
Yeah.
But this was also years ago, back like before. I think there's maybe regulation on those at all. You get like it's like a super tall can. Might as well have just been like methamphetamines in a can.
They're like, it's okay. No, it's not okay. Don't drink that. I mean, even Red Bull and vodka. Yeah, I do not suggest. Just don't do it.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
No, it's a terrible idea. But if you're gonna be at a table down in Atlantic City gambling from like midnight to 2 in the morning, go for it.
Vodka shot with a lemon juice concentrate. Really?
Okay.
Really hits you in the teeth, and like shocks your system because like the lemon, like straight lemon juice concentrate is like super, super like I don't know, like vitamin C, like acidic. Your whole body is like, shit.
Yeah, well, what did you do to me?
It's not like caffeine. It's not, Red Bull. Fuck, I got Roulettes. Or I got Elite. I don't know if I have a Roulette yet. I might. Oh, I'm gonna die. Motherfucker. I hate this guy, dude. Maybe I can wing him. So when the elites spawn on me in Jimmy mode,
right?
Sometimes there's a Roulette. And like that dude is fucking like tanky as fuck and like impossible to fucking kill. And I can't find him to target him because there's like 9 of them around me at all times. I don't know which one he is, and I don't have AoE. I winged him and he didn't fucking die. What the fuck?
Nope.
So dead. I'm so dead.
It is that's the just Jimmy dies. That's what it is. It's programmed.
He's eating the fuck out of my ankles, dude.
If
Ridiculous.
target name equals Jimmy the Rabbit.
Actually, they'll go for anybody. I've killed people in Mega Bosses before by accident. Like, I didn't even know it happened. Like, the tank got, like, aggro. Mm-hmm. They're like, what the fuck just killed me? Wait, I found it. I think I found the right one. Oh, I died. God damn it. Son of a bitch, dude. I'm in Venetian Missile Crisis.
Okay, I was going to ask where you were.
And it started the phase all over again. I have to beat the first 4 guards again. That fucking sucks.
That's a hard one, too.
No,
I always found that one hard.
It's just fucking time consuming.
Yeah.
I'm trying to finish my faction missions.
Because I'm fighting for his life. All right. Well, on that note, agents, unless you guys have anything else to report, a 0 point report.
The sky is blue, I'm told. Grass
and water is green. Wet.
Grass is green. They say to go touch it, but don't do that. It's gross.
It's got bugs. And they're not features.
On the grass note, the Game Awards had the new Elden Ring announcement trailer, and like the number of people seeing the Elden Ring grass and going, I recognize the grass. Like someone's been touching the wrong grass.
Like they're reusing a grass asset.
Everyone's like, wait, I recognize the grass. That's Elden Ring grass. I thought that was hilarious. Given the touch grass comments that are always abound. The fact that everyone recognized
they're like, but I recognize that grass. That grass is super recognizable.
Yeah.
I've touched it many times. Agents, this has been the 0 point report. I don't know where that was going. This has been the 0 point report.
Grass didn't give consent.
Just straight 98 test.
Jesus.
JVP. Non-consenting grass. Right. Get consent. If you're going to go out and touch grass, make sure you have consent for it first. That's important. You can catch us recording live.
I don't want to be part of this conversation.
Thursday night when we can around 9 p.m. Eastern time here in the 0 Point Report Twitch channel, where you can also join us and chat with us while we do the show live, or download our show wherever podcasts are found so you can listen to us on the go. Jimmy, where can we find you online?
Sleeping in my chair, probably.
Getting raids.
I heard getting in an R word, and I'm not checking what you said.
Raids, getting raids.
Not what I heard. Let it go. JimmytheRabbit.com should get you to all the places, all the things.
And 2-ton waffle. All right. 2-ton waffle. Where can we find you online?
Blue Sky, Threads, and Mastodon. Or just go to twotonewaffle.com.
There you go. There you go. And I'm Ocho. You can find me on Twitch, Blue Sky, Mastodon. All links at Linktree/BigMikeyOcho. You can get in touch with us by engaging with the show on X still. We're still on X. Checking out previous shows on our YouTube channel and joining us on our Discord server, both named The 0 Point Report. So from all of us here at The 0 Point Report, we want to thank you for tuning in and wish you all the best from the secret world. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye.